Good morning, grasshoppers. This is your RJ. Welcome to the bot signal. If you don't know me, well, here's your chance. My name's RJ Redden, and here's the deal. Here's who I am and why I do what I do. Entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their engagement because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole out there, or they're a carbon copy of everybody else. And most have a terrible problem getting traction online and off. So I create epic engagement experiences that get people to click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. So, bottom line, I'm on a mission to get 1 million people to join the engagement marketing revolution. Most of the time on this show, we talk about chatbots, and today is no exception. We're going to talk about bots today because we're also going to talk about the pain of survey fatigue. Listen, your people have this. Your people have this. You have this. And that is why every time you go to create one of those surveys on Google Forms or whatever you use, that was not necessarily endorsement, by the way. Every time you go to create one of these things, you're thinking, do I even want to waste my time doing this? People aren't going to answer, all of that stuff, right? And then you do the thing where, and this was, as told to me by someone I used to work for, tell them it'll only take 30 seconds. There's all kinds of stuff, incentives built in there. It's only going to take 30 seconds. It's just going to be 3 questions. We do all that to let people know this is not a 21 question, grab your coffee survey. This is a really quick thing, basically. And so we kind of jump all that up so that we can get people to interact with us. We're hoping that they'll interact with us. This is all fine. And there are some really great survey things out there. The thing that I would recommend if you are going to do a survey is Typeform. Why? Because they let the user focus on one question at a time. Hey, this is important. This is important. You don't want to give people cognitive overload. You also maybe don't want them reading all the way down the form and going, I don't have it this time. No, not this time. I'll get back to this later. Later is like the worst 5-letter word in the English language for entrepreneurs, because what that means is the other worst 5-letter word, which is never. Anyway. So back to the point here. Surveys kind of suck. They kind of do. We'll take them. I took one this morning. That was, it demonstrated a clear value to me of why I would take it, basically helping influence their product going forward. And they told me it was 3 questions. And indeed, it was a very fast experience. It was fine. I gave them a little feedback. Fantastic stuff. But wouldn't you like to do that better? Wouldn't you like to have a conversational survey in a way that allows people to interact with you? You invite them to interact, you give them a little bit of fun, and super huge bonus that you can do nowhere else but a bot. Give them a chance to ask questions. Oh, but I thought I was the one asking questions, RJ. Not in a conversation. In a conversation, we are both of equal importance. In a lecture, I'm super important and you need to hear what I have to say, so sit there, take notes if you want, and whoops, let's go. That's kind of how most of marketing goes. Let's change that. Let's change it together. And changing it together looks a little like this. Consider using a chatbot instead. For your next survey, send them a link to a chatbot instead. Give them the ability Give them choices. Give them the ability to ask questions. Hey, maybe you've gotten a hold of somebody who really wants to give you awesome feedback and not just the quick boom, boom, boom feedback. How do you tell? In a regular, normal survey, you can't tell. You can't tell. Everybody clicked on the same link. Everybody's getting the same survey. But sweetheart, not everybody you sent that email to is not the same person. So we're getting into that again. You've got different people answering you. Maybe you could include a question on the front end that is, hey, do you want the quick and dirty format, or would you like to give me some deeper answers today? And then you've got 2 buttons, short form, long form. And some people will end up giving you incredible feedback. Most people will take the easy way out. It's totally fine. But what you've done is given them a real choice that affects the way the rest of their experience goes. They are now participating in your invitation to interact. They're engaging with you, my friend. That's what we want. That's what we want going forward. We don't want the same old way of doing everything. It's boring. It's boring, darling. Please do not be boring in your marketing. You don't have to wear a cape, because not all heroes wear capes. I mean, this one does. But you don't have to wear a cape. You don't have to wear goggles to stand out. But you do have to think about the person that you are talking to. Think about them. Think about their struggles. Make things easier in their lives today. Listen, we're all going through a lot. We have no idea when some of this will end. Some of us have it pretty well. Some of us have a lot of circumstances that we're dealing with because of a disease that shall not be named, but you all know what I'm talking about. Fantastic. No matter who your people are, if you gave them a laugh, if you gave them a way to make their day easier, if you solved a problem for them and gave them something of value, boom, they're yours now. They're yours now. They've walked into the circle and they're part of your tribe. Treat them well. Value and respect the people that you're with, and that will be fruitful in the days to come. I sound like I sound like a little ancient Chinese proverb today. I sound like a fortune cookie today, but that's, you know what? That's just the way it is. Sometimes Tuesdays are that way. Now, meanwhile, I do want to hit you all up to join me in my little webinar that's happening. It is happening, of course, on Thursday, high noon Central. And whoa, I pushed the wrong thing, guys. I'm using my game controller to control the screen, and I totally hit the wrong thing. Hold, please. Boom! Unleash your engagement, my friends. August 20th, high noon CST. And so that means on the West Coast, it's a 10 o'clock a.m. and on the East Coast, it's a 1 o'clock p.m. Unleash your engagement. 3 ways to rocket launch profitable engagement in your business. I want to do this with you. I think it's going to be fantastic. And so I want you to be there. Unleashyourengagement.com. Pretty simple to sign up. If you have any problems, do let me know. And I know Teresa has had some problems, so I'll get back to her today. But just wanted you to know that is going on. I invite you because that is going to be, it's going to be epic. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I'm going to be doing this webinar. It is, and I'm going to teach you these 3 ways to profitably engage so that you can take some of that information, use it. See if engagement marketing is for you. Maybe it's not for everyone. I think it's for everyone, but I'm a tiny bit biased, people. So know that. But try some of the things. It's free to you. It's free to you. It's going to be a wonderful, fun time. And I'm really looking forward to Thursday. So still time to sign up. And I would love to see your name come through on my sign up, because we're gonna have a party, and we're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time. So that's it for today, my friends. I have got some prep to do for that webinar. Make sure that you ask me any questions that you have. Either, go with, hit me up in the comments here. You could also, of course, go to, if you haven't been, thebotdojo.com. Boop, biddy doop, boop. It's right there, rolling across the screen. The Bot Dojo is just where all the coolness is, and we're building coolness in there every day. It's a community inside. Well, it's really a membership. Community is weird. I've decided not to call it that anymore, because honestly, community is where people can really talk to each other. It's a mixture of the coach talking and the people. What I would say is that this would be better classified, the Bot Dojo there, the Chatbot Dojo. It's just it's a better membership. It's where you go to unlock some really cool stuff and get in touch with me. And, we just want you there. So botdojo.com, always available to you, my grasshoppers, my darlings. Thank you for watching today. You are very important. Remember that even if no one has told you today, you are loved and you're seen, heard, and respected. That's what it's all about. So spread that around a little if you can, or if you need some, take some, because it's available for you. Thanks again for watching today. And as always, I will see you in a bot.